Canelo, His Excellency has named you and Terence Crawford as one of the top 5 fights that he wants to see this year. Is that a fight that you're considering now?
We'll see.
After the surprising meeting that happened in London today, even the naysayers have now agreed that we're soon going to witness the biggest fight in boxing. The Canelo and Crawford fight is undoubtedly going to happen in 2025, as plans have begun already. Canelo Alvarez met Turki Alalshik today and said there's a big chance a fight between him and Terence Crawford will happen. He says he's always looking to make the best deals. It's been Turki Alalshik's hope to set up a fight between Alvarez and Crawford in 2025 because it's one of the biggest fights that could potentially be made in North America this year. It still remains to be seen if he can make that fight. Turki Alalshik said he's been working on a fight for Terence Crawford in 2025. Crawford is recovering from an injury and starting to train again.
See, everything is possible. We'll see. We want to talk about it, sit down really well and figure out something.
I know you.
Hence, Alalshik wants to meet with Crawford in January to discuss the fight, just like he just met Canelo Alvarez, and he insists that he still hopes to organize a fight between Crawford and unified 3-belt super middleweight champion Canelo Alvarez. In 2025, he will see if he can do so in the next month or two. Crawford, 37, has been pushing for the fight with Canelo, but he may have to look in another direction if Al Haymon can't set up a fight with the Mexican star. There are the 154-pound champions Bakram Murtazaliev and Sebastian Fundora, who would be ideal for World Boxing Association junior middleweight champion Crawford to fight in a unification.
He was kind of a lose-lose situation for you. Do you think he's too small to compete with you?
No, he's a good fighter. He's a very good fighter. He's smart.
I think he's injured now. We were planning on having something with him. I will discuss it with him maybe in January, said Turki Alalshik to Fight Hub TV, talking about Terence Crawford. I saw him last week in Riyadh. He said he has a little injury and he's starting to rehab now and he's training again. He's one of our plans to see him fight in 2025. We hope he wants this fight, so why not? Said Turki when asked if the goal is for a fight between Crawford and Canelo Alvarez next year. We will see in the next month or 2 months. Let's see, said Turki about his possible negotiation with Canelo.
And I take everything seriously, but we'll see what happens.
Canelo, I hope you make it happen for us, because we want to see it.
Yeah, thank you.
News comes after Crawford stepped up to 154 lbs last summer and beat Israel Madrimov for the WBA super welterweight title. That win made Crawford a 4-weight world champion. Now he's willing to jump up 2 more weight classes to 168 lbs to face Canelo. Crawford wants to be the first fighter to beat Alvarez at super middleweight. Canelo didn't want to talk about Crawford before his recent fight with Edgar Berlanga. He won that bout by unanimous decision, keeping his World Boxing Council, World Boxing Association, and World Boxing Organization belts. The meeting between Canelo and Alalshik is a big deal. Alalshik has been a key player in most of the major boxing events over the past year. Their talk suggests the Crawford fight might be closer to happening.
Stuff about me going up and having a tough time, but he went up in weight and lost. That's the difference. I went up weight and won. He went up and lost. So let's not do that.
Both fighters want to fight in the spring. If they're going to face each other, they'll need to agree soon. Turki could meet a roadblock with Crawford if he asks him to take on one of the killers in the 154 lb division, like Bakram Murtazaliev, Virgil Ortiz Jr., Charles Conwell, Erickson, Lubin, or Serhiy Boachuk. After the hard time Crawford had against Israel Madrimov, he's not going to want to mix it with any of the other dangerous guys at 154. His size, skills, and power don't work for him in this weight class like they did at 147.
Could meet a roadblock with Crawford if he asks him to take on one of the killers in the 154-pound.
So these are better fighters than the guys Crawford had been fighting since moving up to 147 in 2017. If you analyze Crawford's resume at welterweight, he really didn't fight anyone notable other than a washed-up Errol Spence Jr. and Sean Porter. Crawford, 37, has yet to say what he'll do if he can't get the fight with Canelo. We know that Terence's age in fighting at 154 against younger, stronger, and bigger fighters.
Making his own catch weight for years. Canelo fought a smaller Mayweather. Canelo fought a smaller...
There's a chance there. We'll see. but there's always a chance here to make the best deals, and there's always the chance, said Canelo Alvarez to Ring magazine when asked if a fight between him and Terence Crawford is possible next. I think it's going to be another good fight. Both fighters are good fighters, so I think both have a chance to win, said Canelo. On the February 22nd rematch between undisputed light heavyweight champion Artur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol in Riyadh, the former division world champion Crawford wants to challenge Canelo for his unified super middleweight titles this year. He thinks he's got the talent to overcome his size disadvantage. Crawford thinks he's got enough size and skills to defeat Canelo.
Not Amir Khan, but Amir Khan.
Yeah, he did. He did at 155.
Amir Khan. He fought.
Mexican star is showing signs of slowing down in his last two fights against Edgar Berlanga and Jaime Munguia. These are fighters that Canelo would have likely knocked out in 2021 and earlier, but was forced to go the 12-round decision to beat them with. Canelo and Crawford are both hoping to fight in the spring. It is likely that they would want a fight to be agreed upon soon if it does take place. In an interview on Sway's Universe, Canelo states he is more than willing to face the four-weight champion if the money is right, but warns his rival that the contest is easy money if they do meet in the ring. I'm in, why not? Don't get me wrong, he's a great fighter, but for me, in my weight class, it's an easy fight, easy money. If the money is right, I'm in, because I don't like to fight guys like Crawford because he moves a lot and the fight is not that great. I saw in his last fight, and he doesn't move that much now, so if the money is right, I'm in right now. There are weight classes for a reason. Well, it looks like miracles do happen.
Why not? Why not? I think Crawford, don't get me wrong, he's a great fighter. But for me, in my weight class, it's an easy.
Berlanga right now knows that. He will be with me, but yet still, he has all these excuses. The internet has been going crazy ever since the reports started floating around, but we never got any official announcement regarding the same. However, it looks like the official announcement is not far away, as boxing insider Rick Glazer shared substantial information regarding the fight and gave every boxing fan something to cheer about in 2025. Glazer took to X and revealed being told by a very reliable source that the Canelo-Crawford possibility has greatly increased in the last couple of days. He revealed that the talks between both camps are progressing smoothly, and we can expect an official announcement pretty soon. Glazer further revealed that both camps are targeting either the May or September date.
Even Berlanga right now, that he will with me, but yet and still, he have all these excuses.
If signed, there is no word if it would be May or September. The world awaits, wrote Glazer expectantly. Earlier reports suggested that Canelo, Alvarez's side, is targeting a Cinco de Mayo date sometime around May. When a user further asked Glazer if he thinks the fight will be in Las Vegas, the matchmaker replied, more than likely. While there is no information regarding the venue, reports have suggested that His Excellency Turki Alalshik also wants the fight to happen in Las Vegas at the T-Mobile Arena. Considering that the unified super middleweight champion has fought 5 of his last 6 matches in Las Vegas, this rumor does not seem too far-fetched.
Because I don't like to fight guys like Crawford because he move a lot and the fight is not that great. I saw Crawford the last fight and he don't move.
While there has still not been any official announcement, judging by Glazer's report, we can expect it in the coming days. It will be a huge deal, and even though it is still a rumor, the boxing world is excited about it. Not only fans, but even professional fighters and promoters want this match to happen and have shared their opinions on the dream fight. In a conversation with Fight Hype, Matchroom honcho Eddie Hearn predicted Canelo Alvarez as the winner of this clash. According to him, Crawford can't really come to fight in that fight because he's at a massive size disadvantage.
He was kind of a lose-lose situation for you. Do you think he's too small to compete with you?
No, he's a good fighter. He's a very good fighter. He's smart.
I think he's injured now. We were planning on having something with him. I will discuss it with him maybe in January, said Turki Alalshik to Fight Hub TV, talking about Terence Crawford. I saw him last week in Riyadh. He said he has a little injury and he's starting to rehab now and he's training again. He's one of our plans to see him fight in 2025. We hope he wants this fight, so why not? Said Turki when asked if the goal is for a fight between Crawford and Canelo Alvarez next year. We will see in the next month or 2 months. Let's see, said Turki about his possible negotiation with Canelo.